Tell me about Station 12 Studio.
Oh, that is my heart. It really is. Those are my actors. Actors that I've worked with for many, many years, some of which when I first arrived here, I have been teaching. I started teaching in Los Angeles and then brought my program here and started teaching at a conservatory and taught there for many, many, many years. And then I started teaching with a pal, Andy. She and I taught for many years together until she announced she was leaving. And I thought, you know what? I've never had my own classes. And it's time. And it was the best thing I've ever done. I'm in collaboration, so Station 12 Studio is in collaboration with Greenlight Cinema. Greenlight Cinema is an art house cinema in St. Petersburg, Florida, who's done very well. They opened during COVID, and they're still around and they're doing great stuff. And Mike and I, the owner of Greenlight, collaborate very well together. We're all about supporting the community, about cross pollination. So I have a core class that is for students just coming into the studio that are various levels that take improv first. There's an hour and a half of improv and then an hour and a half of scene study. That is part of the core class. The hour and a half of improv is taught by one teacher, and the core class is taught by another teacher who used to be my assistant. I've known her for 10 years. She knows my shtick. She knows everything I teach, and she's put a lovely spin on it. And she has been working with our new actors. They love her, probably more than they'll ever love me. So anyway, and that's my goal, is to create this supportive environment. And then I've got scene study, which usually has a theme per quarter. The one that is ending now is subtext scene study. And then I've got my master class, who are people I've worked with for at least 4 quarters. And it's a lot more, it's tough, and my actors' scenes are usually off book when they come up. There's less hand-holding. Oddly and happily, in both of those classes, both scene study classes, half my classes are union members. Now this is in Florida, where most work is non-union. Pretty cool, right? So out of that, over the summer, what usually happens over the summer is different programming. Like I might teach a Meisner class over the summer. We're going to have improv again. We'll have long form improv. We're going to have a storytelling class over the summer. Yeah, it's cool. A lot of things have come out of that. And my actors working comes out of that. So one of the neat things out of that class, which I think is beneficial and very important, it's beneficial for me as an actor and as a teacher, and it's beneficial for my actors, is to have the first component of that class be what's going on. Which means that everybody's talking about either their auditions or lack of auditions, or how frustrated they are with commercial auditions because they're doing them at home now. How do I get into this one agency? How do I do this? How do I do that? Blah, blah, blah. And so if you've got a various group of talent with levels, different levels, they can work with each other. They can teach each other. I can guide and they collaborate. And that's what I'm looking at. And that's what my goal is that collaboration. I want them to collaborate. I want them to thrive. And get tons of credits and, live their dream.